Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. We have a full moon in Gemini, full effect. It goes into full effect around, I believe, 1:05 tonight. The energy is it's heavy and it's intense, and you need to really embrace it, because this is all about focused communication, adaptability. It's like embracing the duality, embracing the feminine, the masculine, embracing earth, embracing your spiritual world. A lot of duality in this energy. I'm seeing 555 a lot, the number 5 a lot. This is a time for you really to express yourself, connect with others, and balance your logical and emotional world, which can be very difficult at times. It could be quite difficult. In my pre-shuffle, I started out with my index cards, and it came up not once but freaking twice, the 5 of Pentacles, and it's the shadow. Now, the shadow of the 5 of Pentacles, and there's things that stuck out. This is like your poverty consciousness. This is feeling unbalanced and unsupported. This is your self-imposed isolation due to financial struggles. And the thing that really hit me, sometimes we shield ourselves, or it's almost like, let's say you have children. And this is a big one. I always feel like, man, I'm just not financially fit for my children. It doesn't matter if I have 3 jobs. I can't give them the life that they want. So I would never take them away from someone who can give them the life that they want. But it's that poverty, like, oh, I'm unsupported and I'm abandoned. It's like maybe switching, or there's something here about your worth and your wealth finally matching up. Maybe in this full moon you're seeing like, man, I'm working for jobs that I know that I'm worth more than what I'm being paid. Or you're settling for situations where you're like, I am worth far more than this. And that might be what's coming into light for you. That's why this Gemini energy is so heavy, because you're finally ready to say what's on your mind. You're balancing your duality. You're changing your perspective. You're improving your communication and say, you know what? This is what it is. I would love it to be more, but I can't. It's like, how do you figure out a way to adapt to the situation that you're in without it controlling or changing your worth? Heavy energy on that worth. Heavy. Heavy. Again, Aqua, thank you so much for all your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I truly appreciate each and one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. Please know that in a matter of a few days, my children will be arriving. So my videos might be very infrequent. I really want to pour in and focus. So just know that I am with you in spirit. You can always reach out to me via email to connect that way. So I just want to say thank you for the patience during this time. But let's get started with you, Aqua. Let's see what's going on with my beautiful Aquas. Spirit, what truth needs to be expressed and communicated? What truth? What truth? Oh, shit. Aqua, your past, your lack, your suffering. The truth you need to speak about is that you are going through hardships, and the past was fucking bad, and you've been through major lack and loss, and you've been through major suffering. It's almost like this energy of it's time to finally speak about your pain, speak about your struggle, what you've been through, whether that would be with a trusted friend, a professional, there needs to be an outlet. You need to start getting this information out, whether it's a book, whether it's journaling. Like, there is heavy, heavy energy. You need to get this pain out. This pain cannot be trapped in you because it's like turning into mildew. And maybe this is the release that you so need, that lack, that you isolate because you don't think you're worthy enough. And I get it. Stop isolating. It's time to shed the past. It's time to share the lack and the suffering. I have good days and I have bad days. I share my bad days with people that I can trust and I know are safe. I share, like, hey, I'm going through it right now. Like, I'm afraid. Like, I don't have enough. Like, how am I going to make this work? Like, case in point, my children are coming. Like, I have what I have. And in my mind, it's not enough. And it's like, but no, 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 it's not about that. And if you speak to someone, they can help you overcome this lack. They can help you overcome this suffering. Pain shared is pain lessened. Like, the pain becomes, when you finally speak out and say, this is what I'm up against. And then they look at you and say, oh, I get it. You're up against a lot, but there are solutions to this problem. There's solutions, and a heavy, heavy energy of, you know what? Stop bowing your head and fucking lift your head up and speak your truth. No matter how that comes out. Sometimes the truth comes out raw. Sometimes it comes out filled with curse words. Sometimes there's anger. Sometimes there's sadness. Sometimes there's fucking unbelievable tears. I remember when I finally opened up about my pain, I didn't stop crying because it's like I finally was able to fucking release it. It's okay to release this pain. And the truth that you need to express is your lack, is your suffering, is the pain of the past. Spirit, what duality within Aqua needs integration? What duality? What's the duality? Yeah, like there's this balance of an apology and forgiveness. So how about you need to apologize to yourself and forgive yourself? Forgive yourself from the past. Forgive yourself that you could be in lack. Forgive yourself that you are still fucking suffering. I'm feeling this heavy, heavy energy. And there's a masculine here. There's masculine energy. Maybe you need to forgive a masculine, or a masculine is coming in with apology. I don't see the energy. I don't feel you need to give an apology to a masculine. I just feel this energy that you need to offer forgiveness if a masculine comes in with an apology. And this is not saying you need to go back to someone in the past. I'm not saying that. You can forgive someone and love someone and still not be with them. You would never go back. There is someone I would never go back to. I'll forgive. I'll accept your apology. I'll never go back. Because it's about closing the past, closing that lack, closing out that suffering. You can still shut and slam a door while granting yourself inner peace. Still slam that door shut. I'm all for closing that door. But this is about you forgiving yourself for allowing this pain. And heavy energy of maybe forgiving a masculine energy. And this could be, I could be looking at a father wound. Hell, I grew up my whole life. I don't even know what it means to have a father. That sometimes I say to people, that have dads, like, I'll catch myself. It must be nice. And I know that's bitterness. I know that's resentment, because it's like, bro, I didn't have that. So I have to catch myself. And maybe you have to apologize to yourself. Like, I'm so sorry you had to build such a wall because you didn't have a masculine energy to protect you. And maybe you need to forgive, like, masculine energy for not protecting you. You know, for me, it was like back to back to back. I hate when people say you're a man hater. No, I'm not a man hater. I'm an experience hater. What I experienced turned some hatred. And I need to look at that. I always look at that. No, I'm not a man hater. I've been let down by a lot of men. But I'm looking forward to the day that I can allow a divine masculine in, someone I can trust, someone I can love. I'm very grateful that I have a brother who is very loving, very nurturing, very caring. That's a masculine. I have two sons, masculine energy. I honor them. I honor my brother. Don't let anybody tell you you're a man hater because of your experience. I don't know why I need to say that. It's your experience. You don't hate men. Your experience kind of shattered your outlook, but you're not projecting. You're giving people time. I'm giving you time to show me who you are. If you fuck up in that, I'm showing you enough time to show me who you are, that's fucking on you, because your intentions were impure. Like, I seen you a mile away. I digress. There is this heavy energy of you forgiving masculine energy. Maybe even apologizing to yourself for having to step into this masculine energy for yourself. We'll look into that. Spirit, what outdated belief and pattern needs to be released for my aqua? What outdated belief? Avoidance, being at a stalemate, not looking at the pain. And I'm feeling this heavy energy of not looking at the pain. That's why you still have this lack and suffering. There is this heavy energy of you crying out the pain. Stop avoiding the pain. Stop avoiding the elephant in the room. Stop avoiding the suffering that you have been through, and look at it. Write about it. Talk about it. Release it. You can't, because you're trapped. If you can continue on this path of avoiding the pain, avoiding the things that really hurt you to your core, and this is heavy reading, aqua, always heavy, then you're going to be stuck at a stalemate for the rest of your fucking life. You're going to be stuck in the past. You're going to be stuck in loss. You're going to be stuck in suffering. You need to forgive and apologize to yourself. Forgive others. Apologize to yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to be trapped in this. Like, I'm not going to talk about the pain. I'm not going to talk about the problem. But the pain and the problem is delaying your growth, is delaying your healing. Spirit, what new perspective does my aqua need to embrace? What new perspective? I'm feeling like you need to be the villain in your fucking life. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Spirit, what is the new perspective? Like, yeah, I think you need to be the villain. Yeah, action, courage, Jupiter energy, new beginnings, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's why I'm feeling like your new perspective is to fucking step into your confidence, step into your creativity, like strength and honor to yourself. You need to take action. You need to speak up. You need to have the courage to speak up. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and luck and growth, bro. You have a new beginning here. You need to embrace this new fiery energy that is within you, the energy that doesn't look at the past and doesn't focus on lack and doesn't focus on suffering. And if someone fucks around, they will find out. You're not going to avoid the pain anymore. You're going to look at the pain in the fucking face and say, you know what? I'm ready to feel this pain. Because when I feel this pain, I purge this pain, I let go of this pain. Spirit, how can Aqua improve their communication? Because maybe you need to speak up. Yeah. You need to step into that sun, that strength, that empowerment. How do you improve your communication? You speak up. Leo, your perspective and your communication is both in this fiery energy, like Aqua. It is time to speak up. Shine bright like the sun. Step into your strength. Be strong. I get it. Like, your past and your lack and your suffering is deep, and it held you back. But you were down, but it's time to be up. Heavy, heavy energy of, I understand, Aqua, you're an air sign, but there's something in this energy that's letting me know that you need to step into some type of fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And it's why I'm feeling like that. You're not the victim anymore. It's like it's time to step into that villain era. And the villain era is not so bad. Let's look at the villains. Like Medusa, she been through some shit. And she finally no longer takes any bullshit anymore. That's like this energy, like, no, I'm not putting up with the BS anymore. I'm not putting up with pain. I'm no longer going to avoid the elephant in the room. I'm no longer going to avoid people testing my boundaries. I'm no longer going to avoid the pain that others inflicted on me. Like, you caused me pain. Guess what? You're about to be checked. Action, movement. Like, this full moon in Gemini could be all about your movement right now. All about your empowerment and you, like, believing and trusting in self. And it's because you got spirit right behind you. And we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Three of Pentacles in the split of the deck. I love the Queen of Cups. She's a healer. She's compassionate. She's loving. She's empathetic. But she lacks boundaries. You allowed people that you collaborated with, that you worked with, that you were in relationships with, to drain your life force, your water energy, your ability to go with the ebb and flow, your ability to love, your ability to give. That's why I'm feeling in this energy, step out of that water and step into fire. Step into action. It's about to, I'm really feeling this having a heavy, heavy energy. It's about time to light people up that caused you harm. Light them. Light them up. Spirit, please clarify this past, this lack, this suffering. Yeah. People who made you imbalanced. You didn't feel like you were good enough. Like, the lack and suffering, you didn't feel balanced. You didn't feel good enough. You had a beautiful heart, but you didn't have enough money. You were close with your spirituality, but you were not 10 toes down. It's like you didn't feel that all your elements like clicked together. So you had this lack of self and you continued to suffer because, yeah, you might have been financially poor, but your heart and your commitment and your drive was there. It didn't show in the material, so you always felt unbalanced. You always felt this imbalance. Spirit, please clarify this imbalance here. Because you were the Queen of Wands in reverse. You were in balance because it's clearly showing you didn't step into that fire energy. You didn't have the confidence. You didn't have that drive. I don't know why I'm feeling someone made you feel like you were not good enough. And I'm letting you know right now, Aqua, you are always good enough. But there is this draining energy that you never got the chance to step into your fire because someone was really busy throwing a lot of water at you, that there was no time for a spark. That's why your perspective and your communication needs nothing to be but a fast spark. Don't give enough people time to step into your water. Don't give enough time for people to step into that airy energy. No. Fire it up. You're not imbalanced. You're not imbalanced. You walked away from a really painful situation that nearly killed you. That nearly killed you. You had 10 swords in your back. But there's a dawn of a new day. You're no longer going to be trapped here. The Five of Swords. Self-imposed prison. The chatter. And then we have the 10 of freaking wands. You carried so many burdens. Man. People, places, or things, 1010, truly try to diminish you. And what try to diminish you? And I can't with this energy, like, come on, Aqua, this is too much. We have the Seven of Swords, someone who is full of secrets, lies, and deception. This was a thief. Someone wanted to steal your fucking joy, your happiness, your passion. Lo and behold, we have the devil. Anything that limits and binds you, Capricorn energy. This person left you in the Eight of Swords, self-imposed fucking prison. Having the veil. You couldn't see straight. You didn't even know thyself because this person tried to destroy you. And I'm feeling this heavy energy, like they try to attack your mind, your heart, your stability, your security. Like they hit you at two angles. That's why it's the Two of Pentacles coming up. They try to make you feel very imbalanced, but you guard it. There is something here about you guarding up. Yeah, because you were trying to create stability and sanctuary within yourself. You're fighting through this truth. You're fighting through this lack and suffering in the past. Don't be, and I'll say this to you loud and fucking clear, don't be afraid to put the truth out there. And if you're afraid to put the truth out there because it's going to hurt people, places, and things that cause that pain, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You caused this pain towards Aqua. You're going to have to pay the price. God already seen everything. And I'm really feeling really divine source wants you to finally speak about it. So you're no longer in this isolation and avoidance of the pain. You're finally saying, you know what? I've been through this, this, and this. I've been through so much lack, so much suffering that I am ready to apologize to myself. And bro, I am ready to forgive. I'm ready to forgive because I want to release that attachment. No, because if I hold on to this bitter and resentment, I will never release you. This is about you finally saying, you know what? 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I release the pain. I removed the swords you put in my back. I removed all the bags I had to carry, burdens. And it's like you shielded and protected. You created a sanctuary within yourself. And as you're healing and as you're growing and as you're protecting yourself, you need to speak about it. That's your truth. That's your truth is, how did you make it out of a situation that made you so imbalanced? How did you make it out of a situation that stole all your confidence? How did you make it out of a situation that made you lose everything? How? Maybe that That's what this is all. Your truth needs to be, I made it out of this and I'm ready to talk about it. And if you're still in it, talk about it to get out of it. Heavy energy. You have to talk about it to get out of it. There was a point that I didn't share anything to anyone for years. And I stayed in this cycle of suffering until I had no choice. I finally reached out. And finally people helped let me know, like, bro, you're in a really fucking tricky situation right here. You are limited. You are bound. This is whatever you've been through is meant to keep you in this mental prison, to never tap into your powers and your strength and your fire. Until someone told me that, and unfortunately, that's the validation I needed, I was like, oh shit, I am in a fucked up situation. I need to get out. How do you get out? What duality do you need to start integrating? Apology and forgiveness. Apologize to yourself and forgive those who have harmed you. Divine Source got you. Divine Source will take care of your enemies. Guarantee. I guarantee you that. Spirit, please clarify this apology and forgiveness. It's justice. And we have horrifying. No more pain. No more loss. Divine Source is granting karmic justice. But it's almost like to get the ball rolling on your own justice is to grant yourself justice. Give yourself that huge apology that you need. Like, bro, I am so sorry. And maybe you need to speak to your inner child. I am so sorry that you went through all of this pain and you carry all these burdens. I am so sorry. And Divine Source will handle the rest. Forgive those who stole from you and took from you and, left you desolate. And I understand some of you, I'm not going to forgive. If you don't forgive, you're going to have that red string attached to them forever. It's about forgiving and saying, you know what? Let's look at it as psychological. Like, you hurt me because you were hurt. That's compassion. That's love. That's empathy. That's being that Queen of Cups. But it's about also being the Queen of Wands upright. Like, I'll forgive you, but bro, I'll never let you in my life again. That having boundaries, but not allowing your compassion and empathy to break those boundaries. It's like standing in that strength at times. But Aqua, the duality is Divine Source is granting you beautiful divine justice, karmic justice. Divine Source is with you. Divine Source wants you to apologize to yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Forgive others for everything you lost. And remember that you never lost yourself in this whole process. You were there all along. It's about you honoring yourself and stepping into your action and your courage and your empowerment and saying, you know what? The past was bad. A lot of lack, a lot of suffering, but I'm not giving up on myself because I know Divine Source is not giving up on me. Now, the outdated belief and pattern that you need to release is avoidance and a stalemate. Now, avoidance and stalemate, I feel like this fawn energy. And when you've been through narcissistic abuse, you'll just go into fawn mode where you won't do anything. You can't even make a simple decision as what to eat, what to do, where to go. You're stuck. That's outdated. You need to no longer avoid the pain. You need to look at the pain. You need to feel the pain. You need to cry that shit out. If you need to go to, I went to this, is the best. Go to a break room. You're given a room of furniture and you could just break shit. That shit is so fucking healing. Gotta let this out. You gotta stop avoiding the pain. Stop avoiding the pain because it's keeping you stuck. Point blank simple. Point. Spirit. What is this avoidance and stalemate? What's stopping? What's stopping? Yeah, man. You keep on holding back your emotions, your feelings, the pain that people caused, the harm that you've been through. Don't hold that shit back. Unleash it. Speak about it. Write about it. Write a song. Write a book. I mean, there is something about expressing this so you can finally fucking release it. And as you express it, and I'm not even going to clarify anymore, because what's outdated is you avoiding and you not sharing your fucking pain and you not letting that shit out. You're keeping it all to yourself. No, speak about your pain. Maybe it's time to check someone. And maybe you can't check that person to person. Check it. Man, my journals, like, I just let it all out. Like, or sometimes I just pray to God, like, God, can I just tell you? And I can't hold that pain in because that pain keeps me fucking trapped. Stop holding yourself. Let this pain out. I don't know what outlet you need. We all find our different outlets, but you have to let this pain out. You have to let this injustice that has been done to you out. Because when you start telling God, like, bro, a lot of bad shit happened to me, God, and this person caused it. That's all you need to say to God. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. As long as you hold on to self, you lost everything, but never forget about yourself. God always reminds me of that. When I'm feeling down and low, like I lost everything, I have nothing. You still got you, right? You are a vessel. Use you. It's time to use your experience, your strength, and step into your fucking hope. Because your new perspective to embrace is this fucking action, this courage, this Jupiter, this luck, this beginning, spirit. Please clarify this action and courage. Yeah, because this is what's waiting for you. Ten of Pentacles, your stability, wealth, abundance. Yes, this process took forever. Just be patient. It came in reverse. So how about not being patient? Saying, you know what? It's time to speak my truth. It's time to step into my courage. It's time to fight for this happy home and happy life, stability and security. How do you get that happy home and happy life and security? You master thyself. You dive deep into your unsubconscious mind. Dive deep. Release all those secrets. Release that trauma. Release that lack. Release that not feeling worthy enough. Release that suffering. Let it all out into the surface. And at times you can feel like, well, I'm letting my shadow out. You have to let the shadow out to get to the light. Let the shadow out. And the shadow is your pain, your guilt, your loss, your lack, your burdens, the fact that someone filled you with secrets, lies, and deception. Someone made you protect yourself. Someone caused you to create a sanctuary within yourself because your outer world sure as hell didn't have a safe haven. So you had to create it. Divine sources, heavy, heavy energy. Divine source wants you to step into your power. Divine source removed you from a situation that no longer served you. You went through judgment. You had the aha moment. Step into your independence. Step into your passion and to your fire. Don't allow delays anymore. You know what your goal is. You know what you want. Light that fire. And the fire could be, I need to release everything that's holding me back. And what's holding you back? Conflict, struggle, people who are in competition with you and you're not even competing with. You're not in a competition with anyone. You're just trying to overcome. And this could have a lot to do with your healing. Your angels are with you. They're guiding you. They're with you. They want you to have beautiful love. They want you to open your heart. And they want you to walk in towards the sun. They don't want you to be here anymore. They don't want you to be in anxiety and depression. They don't want you at the 5 of fucking pentacles. Poverty, loss, struggle. Like, Aqua, you need to step into this fire energy where you're like, and I don't know why I keep on saying villain. I'm not saying you're a villain. I'm saying it's time to like step up like a villain. Like, no, I'm not going to take any more bullshit from anyone. Not even myself. It's like divine is giving you all the tools that you need. You need to share your pain. Apologize to yourself and forgive anybody who fucking hurt you. Stop avoiding situations. No longer hold back your energy. Let that fucking out. If someone wronged you, speak about it to whoever it is. But there's something here about letting that pain out. And I'm feeling like writing. I'm feeling song. I'm feeling maybe even a podcast. You need to let something out so you can free yourself of it. Because how you improve your communication is this sun, this strength, this is empowerment. This is about you speaking your truth and not being afraid. Like, all right. You ever talked to a Leo before? They will check you. If they notice any type of injustice, they're the first one to say, no, that's not right what you're doing. They won't accept any bullies in their life. If anything, a lot of times people think Leos are bullies. But it's funny, they never look at the end story of a Leo. They were bullied and picked on. And then they got into a school fight. And guess what? The Leo fought back and hurt the others. Now they're looked at as a bully. No one looked at the background story that they got their ass beat every day. It's about you saying, you know what? Nah, the bullies ain't going to get me anymore. I'm stepping in my strength. I'm stepping in my empowerment. You hit me and you've been bullying me for so many years. Guess what? I'm fighting back. And my fist is a lot stronger than yours because my fist comes from my heart. It comes from injustice. I'm fighting you not because I have an issue with you. I'm fighting you because I'm protecting myself. This is about you protecting yourself above all else. Because God wants you to be protected. It's about you standing up. Like, I feel this heavy energy. How do you improve your communication? You check someone real quick. Check them. Don't be afraid. If someone wants to bully you, yeah, okay. Bring it. Bully me all you want. But I am going to check you with some truth. And the truth is going to hurt you. Spirit, please clarify this sun, this strength and empowerment. Yeah, you're going to check them with intelligence because you're so fucking intelligent. Knowledge, logic. You're not coming at them with emotions. You're coming at them now with pure logic. Like, your story's not adding up. There is no truth in here. There's no clarity in here. There's no integrity. Speak with integrity. Speak with knowledge. Speak with this knowing energy. Spirit, please clarify this page. You're about to check someone. Yeah. Speak from pain. Speak from your experience. We have the 6 of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is memories. This is inner childhood. Speak from your experience. Because let me tell you something. Your third eye, your crown chakra is busted wide open. You see clear. You see clear. Man, hurt someone with the truth. And I don't mean to say that like mean, malicious, but it's time to hurt someone with the truth. It's the truth of God. Justice. Your truth is your justice. Message, your truth is your justice. Just being in your truth. heavy. Aqua, what the hell? I want to get a Moonology card. Spirit, what does my Aqua need to know? What does my Aqua need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Take time to breathe out because you're about to release something. Because it's time to release negativity. And it's almost like when someone comes at you, I know for me, if someone comes at me incorrect, I'm like, I breathe in and I breathe out because I'm about to dismantle you with some truth. That's why I do the breathing, because I'm like, it's time for truth. I'm about to give you some truth. And the truth is, you're done with the negativity. You're done with negative people, places, and things, situations, the past, the pain, the suffering. You're done with it. You see so freaking clear. You're done with it. You're done. Aqua, you're done. I want to get some advice from the heavenly bodies. Spirit, what advice do we have for my beautiful Aqua? What advice? Clear. Oh, we have Aries. Aqua, step into that Aries energy. There is a fire here that you truly need to embrace. This is your independence. This is your bravery. This is your passion. I'm feeling, watch the movie Gladiator. Like, that's one of my favorite movies, Gladiator, Strength and Honor. Like, this is someone who's been through shit. But look how he came up on top after all the injustice. And I opened straight up to Aries. Aqua, point blank simple. Do some research on Aries energy. Embody that energy. Embody it. Are you feeling stagnant in any area of your life? Or more broadly, a bit immobilized in general avoidance? Perhaps you're craving change but don't know where to begin. Or you're daydreaming of something you want but haven't taken the first step towards it. Whether you've been frozen by a disempowering inner voice, have you felt overwhelmed by options, or quite simply just being scared or even lazy, it's time to make a move. Your guides ask you to listen to your gut instinct, make a decision, jump in wholeheartedly, and leave fear behind. Don't worry so much about making mistakes. Life is a creative force, and in some ways, made in mistakes. Work with this energy until you find your alignment, and even then, welcome movement. Aqua, it's time to move. It's time to speak. It's time to operate with this confidence. It's time to freaking roar. Heavy energy. It's time to check. Check people. Don't be afraid of it, because you're leading with truth, you're leading with integrity, you're leading with logic. Like, no, you got Spirit. What affirmation for my beautiful Aqua? Thank you. Yeah, you got a choice, and look at that, you got action. You got to choose to be of action. Let's read choice. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy, no matter what I go through. I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts towards God. Yeah, action, baby. Action. Action. If Aqua, you're sitting here like, what do I need to do? Action. My divine action incites or ignites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart and I manifest my desire to the light, transformation and growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. Aqua, go get them. It is time to go forward. It's time to be seen. It's time to speak up. It's time to take that creative action. It's time to step into your passion. It's time, Aqua. It's time. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.